Hey, we've got the zillion thread count sheet, 100% Egyptian cotton, $60. Really? I don't think so. Here's a story. Thread count doesn't mean quality. Now, a lot of people understand the concept of thread count. It's the number of threads found in 1 inch of fabric. So you take the warp threads and then the weft threads, add them together, and you've got, the thread count. But it's almost meaningless, and here's why. All cotton is not created equal. And here's a good analogy for you. We've got White Castle hamburger, okay? Now we've got a Kobe beef hamburger that you'd find at a fine bistro. I think we can both agree, both hamburgers, both beef. Big difference in the quality and the price of the product. Well, the same is true with cotton. Cotton, as with many things, is graded based upon a variety of different attributes. Some of them include color, tensile strength of the fiber, its length, its diameter, just to name a few of them. There's a number of other variables, but those are some of the more important ones. But it's graded again upon these attributes. Now here's a chart that demonstrates just fiber length. Now if you take a look at the short fibers and then take a look at the long fibers, you'll see the long fibers are literally double. They are 100% longer, okay? And these are the fibers that produce these incredible, soft, luxurious sheets with a wonderful hand and a wonderful drape. And Egyptian cotton is considered some of the benchmark cottons. And this is cotton that's grown in Egypt. Overall, it's a high quality species of cotton. But Egyptian cotton itself comes in many, many grades. And when you see these, again, sheet sets that are claiming to be 100% cotton, I question it because the Department of Agriculture in Egypt says more Egyptian cotton is sold every year than is grown. So there's, some question in that regard. But the fact is it can be a low grade of cotton and it can contain as little as 10% Egyptian cotton and be called an Egyptian cotton product. Now here's a blown up image of a big box department store sheet. Now notice the inconsistency in the thread diameters, and notice the inconsistency in the weave, and notice those little balls there. Those balls are going to be future pills. Now here's a blown up image of our Vero linen textile. Notice how tight the weave is. Notice the consistency in the weave, and notice the consistency in the thread diameters. At Vero, we pay about $20 a meter for our fabric. And a set of sheets is going to use somewhere between 7 and 8 meters of fabric. Now we've got $160 invested in our textiles, and we haven't cut it, we haven't sewn it, and we haven't put it in a package, shipped it, or paid duty on it. So when I see these $60 sheet sets, I know what kind of grades of cotton that are used. At Vero, we use the very, very finest extra long staple cotton. And we produce these sheets at unmatched prices in the industry. They are super high quality, some of the finest that you're ever going to find. Anyways, we hope this video has been informative, and thank you for taking the time to watch it. Thanks for your interest in Vero linens.